Okay, we're back after that realm crash. Let's hopefully we don't get. Hope we don't get any more of those, because that can be pretty devastating. Don't please kill those. So we have some geysers that we need to get, which I think are these things over here. Where's our robot? We should have a robot following us. In all honesty, it's not that good. Alright, so that was the quest. Abandon that quest, and let's go and pick it up again.
Greetings! Daylight's burning.
I need to read it out again. Now, I do actually have that mount he's using there. I do actually have it. The rules for the WoW challenge say we're not really supposed to use it. But it doesn't really help you in that it doesn't prevent you from taking damage or allow you to do damage more quickly. So I think I will probably use it because it's just going to make actually watching the video a little bit better. And actually, this has forgotten. The good thing about when WoW quits is it forgets some settings that you've enabled. Chauffeured. Engineer is chopping a hog. Well, we'll put that on our bar. My add-on isn't currently working, but we'll use this. Like I say, we're not, strictly speaking, not supposed to, but I don't care. Right, so we have a new ability, and actually this is one that I've not, on the WoW challenge, not had since, probably, was it Cataclysm? When we had this without a talent? I forget exactly. Anyway, Kill Command. It's a good pet ability. It's going to do a lot of our, most of our damage, I think. We'll see. I mean, this is probably the reason why I would choose to stick with Beastmaster. Actually, purely because of things like Kill Command is really good. But I'm going to need to have a play with the specs. Preferably on my main, I think. And decide which one I prefer. Survival looks fun, but I'm not sure how the lack of ability to... It's no longer a ranged spec. So, I'm not sure how that's actually going to work out for me. I think having ranged abilities is one of the things that makes hunters really one of the easiest classes to use for this challenge. I know it's not the main reason, but it's certainly a good reason. Well, on this quest it looks like we don't quite have enough of these geysers. I think this will be our last one we need. Yeah. So, I need a living contamination. One more of those. There's also during the beta phase of Legion, I don't know. It feels like I've gone a little bit mad, but because I thought Marksman was going to be petless, but it looks like actually that's not the case now. And actually, we have the ability, as with WoD, to get a damage increase if we don't have a pet. Damage increase to our normal abilities.
Have a great day now.
We shall see. I'll have a play. Marksman. The fact that we get the choice is actually really good. Now, with the WoW challenge, the rules. The people that set the rules were contemplating only allowing one spec change, so I'm not really going to do it on this character, just in case they decide to implement that rule. It's not currently the case, but they may change the rules.
Can I help you?
Okay, the Cataclysm tore open deep caves beneath Frostmane Hold, and Trogs flooded out of their warrens. They succeeded in displacing the trolls who used to live there, and they stand to drive us out if we do not act. High Tinker Mechatalk hired the renowned demolitionist Jessup McCree to close the caves and stem the Trog advance. We've received no words about whether he was able, whether he was able to stop the Trogs. Would you look for him at the camp near the Frostmane Hold to the south beyond the toxic airfield?
Be seeing you.
Why, certainly. Can't get through there. So the next choice we have to make once we leave this starting area is what zone we're going to go to. In the last attempt at doing the Ironman challenge, I went to Dunmarog, the Loch, Wetlands, and in the one before that, in fact the two before that, we started out as goblins and we progressed through Durotar, the Barrens, Ashton Vale. I actually don't know where we went from there. Stone Talon? Yeah, we did Stone Talon. So I don't want to go the same way. We'll mix it up. I think this time we'll probably head to Stormwind and then to Elwyn Forest. But at this point, as a viewer, it's up to you. If you want to suggest a route to take, then leave a comment in the comment section below, and we can do that. What's keeping Jessup? It won't be tough to collapse the tunnel, but I'm going to need my team and my equipment before I can get the task.
Safe travels.
Alright, get my explosives back. It's going to take a lot of powder to collapse those caves. I don't know whether the damnable Trogs understand that when they stole me supplies and kidnap me demolitionists. But the outcome's the same. Ain't going to be able to blow nothing up until we got the powder back. Recover 7 stolen powder kegs.
See you soon.
I'm missing in action. For a job like this, I normally bring my whole crew of demolitionists, with some help in setting up the powder, the charges and the rest of the gear. The job gets done a lot faster. Those blasted Trogs have me men caged up all around Frostmane Hold, and now I'm here all alone. Without personnel, I need to finish the job. 3 demolitionists. Right. Mana, is it mana? I've forgotten now. Focus, Jesus. I'm supposed to be an expert at playing a hunter. Focus at this point seems to be in short supply somewhat. I don't really get a whole lot. Seems to regen quite quickly out of combat. But it does mean we're going to need to be mindful of that when we, you know, potentially have lots of things attacking us at once. Actually hoping we get something with the specs, complete redesigns, something better to generate focus. Beastmaster was never the most exciting spec to play previously, but I mean, as it is, it's not particularly interesting. I know we only have two abilities, so there's not a whole lot you can do. Hey! Got a knockback there on my big ass bunny. We don't actually need to kill any more of these, but it's XP, isn't it? Every little helps. Wow! Actually, you know, the amount of times I've played through, not the new starting zone for the gnomes, but certainly played through Gnomegon and the old dwarf and gnome starting area, and I never realised there'd actually been a trog invasion. We need one more cage. Who knew? Alright, that's all those done. Let's head back.
You got my attention.
Well, did you recover any missing supplies? Good. Well, now that's more like it. We may get around to blowing up something after all.
Watch your back.
And you have me own thanks and thanks of men you rescued. I've already had boys start setting up gear down inside cave. Okay. At the bottom of the cave, in the Frostman hold, kill Boss Brugger and activate the detonator to kill the to detonate the trog tunnels.
Off with you.
Not to kill the tunnels. Right, well, we'll leave that episode there. Join me next time when we're going to sort this cave out.